Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Ellen's Crochet channel. I'm welcoming back my subscribers, both returning and my new subscribers. I thank you for subscribing to my channel and appreciate you watching my videos and leaving a comment, giving me some feedback and follow-up, and let me know if you like what you see. So today's video is about my newest friend, and I've named her Octavia. So that's Octavia, and she's what you would call a cephalopod octopus hat. Okay, I found this pattern on Etsy, and the designer was Deena Fink, and her website is Knit and Let Dye, like you dye yarn, knit and let dye. This is the what her pattern looks on her website. Okay, and I believe there's a link from her website to where you can get the pattern. I actually found it on Etsy. It's I paid for the pattern because I like to keep my patterns, and I like to support designers who create such amazing patterns. This was a great pattern, so easy to follow. And, I've worked with some crazy patterns lately, but this was well written, a great pattern. I can't show it to you because it's a paid for pattern, but she created, the one that's on the picture is created with Premier Puzzle yarn in the color Monopoly and Barocco Comfort Chunky in gold. So hooker versus hooker, there's they pick a pattern, they pick the colors. For March, the colors were purple, green, gold, and then black and white. So you have to use those colors. And so let me introduce you to Octavia. Okay, she was great fun to work up. I do a lot of crazy hats. Anybody who follows my channel knows I do try and create all the crazy hats. And being that this project was supposed to be something above water and under the water, I was able to find a crazy octopus hat. It was a lot of fun. I think children would love this. If you crochet and you have kids in your life, great project for them. So let me tell you about the yarn I used. Okay, I used Bernat Fluffy, which is 100% acrylic. It's a number 5. Okay, for the purple, this is Purple Dusk. Okay, and I used one full cake, and actually it comes in a skein, and I caked it up because it's very, it's got a lot of halo on it. Very fluffy, thus the name Bernat Fluffy. So just to make it easier to work with, I caked it up. So this is Purple Dusk, which is most of the hat. Okay, and then also we needed to use green, so I also used Bernat Fluffy, and this color is, I believe, it's Forest. Okay, very pretty. And I didn't even use quite hardly any of this ball. The other color, also Bernat Fluffy, was I believe this is Sunshine Yellow or Sunshine Gold, and I used almost one full ball of the yarn because it's a lot of gold on the tentacles. So yeah, so it was a great project. Also used the black and white because that was the other 2 colors, and this was just scrap yarn that I had for the eyes. I think I need to tack her eye a little bit. I'm not really sure if they call them eyes or what they call them in the sea world, but yeah. So it was a lot of fun. I'm going to link the reveal from last evening below. You have to go watch it. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's so much fun. Hooker versus hooker. If you haven't put your name in to join as either a creator or a subscriber, I suggest you do. It's a lot of fun. A lot of shenanigans, a lot of laughs, great friendships, great friendships. So that was my project for March. So, and I'll also link Knit and Let Die also below. So what did I finish this week? This is mostly done. This is Crystal Bagaude's Shalina chevron shawl that she, I think she put this out 2 weeks ago. And yeah, I need to block it, but I'm done. Need to just block it and put in my ends, but I think I'm gonna wait to tie in the ends until after I block it and stretch it out. But it's a little busy, but I think it's a lot of fun. It's great. I love the pattern, and I have to say, the yarn is very busy, but very fun. It's fun. It's a fun yarn. This is Bad Sheep and the color Xenia. And if you see, even with this busy yarn, you can see the chevron and the ripples. So yeah, so I would consider this done other than blocking it. But it's very damp here this weekend in the Northeast. Cloudy, damp, chilly. We even had a little bit of precipitation, frozen precipitation yesterday, which is not something we usually have this time in April. So I'm gonna wait until the weather breaks a little bit, because this will probably take a long time to dry when I block it. So I'll probably do that sometime next week, hopefully, if the weather changes. They're saying we're gonna get back to spring soon. So new on my hook. So I've decided, you know, I have so many crochet books. Not vast, but I have a lot of them that you buy for the patterns. And you look through them and you go, oh, I want to make that. Oh, I want to make that. Oh, I want to make that. And then you put the book down and it goes on the shelf and you never look at it again until, you know, you may want to get some inspiration. But I decided I'm going to try and take a pattern from my books, maybe once a month, or, you know, of course I'm not going to make all of them, but I decided to work up this here as a summer cardigan, kind of, and they call it the romantic sweater, I believe is what it's called. Let me find it. It's the romantic cardigan. Okay, and this is in the Lion Brand Vintage Styles for Today. Okay, and I know I got this on the Lion Brand website, and I think I may have paid $10 for the book, and it's got beautiful, really nice, very vintage patterns. So, you know, since they are vintage, you have to work a little bit to put them in today's wordings, I should say. And they even tell you the sizes may be different, because women in those days, they wore corsets, and you know, we don't do that. I don't do that. But yeah, so I'm working on this one. It's on the cover. I think it's very pretty. And the yarn I'm using, what they're using, discontinued yarn, some kind of French vanilla microfiber. So I have this ice yarn, and the number is, you know, ice yarn, everything is in a number, 80313, and it's an organic cotton acrylic blend. And I actually got this in a mystery bag from Crystal Bagaudet, had on Etsy, last year sometime. But I thought this was pretty, very summery, very light. It's kind of a vanilla color with little specks in it of grays and peaches. Yeah, just very, very light speckles. So this is how far I've gotten. And it's a very unusual pattern. It's in a V and then it joins. So I'm gonna see how it works up. You know, I like to do different patterns because, you know, you learn so much just doing, you know, something that looks a little off the wall. You can maybe incorporate it into something else that you make in the future. So, yeah, this is basically half double crochets and puffs in a V, and eventually it gets joined, and then a little ruffle border. But I thought that would, you know, although it's vintage, you know, with a little tank top underneath, with a tank top, it'd be great for a summer, spring evening, even with a pair of jeans. Even though I don't think they wore jeans when the pattern was created. But we can do that because it's 2025. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on today, this weekend. And that's about it. My petal blanket is back in timeout for a little bit. I did another 5 rows. I think I'm on 40. 5 rounds, I should say. Yeah, take a break on that and work on something quick and easy. And that's it. Well, that's it, my friends. I just wanted to introduce you to Octavia, and hope that you'll watch Hooker versus Hooker, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.